Good morning, everyone. Rob Lukey with our Capital Group. As I mentioned before, if you're interested in following us and you don't have an account, you can always go to past performance, put in capital OCG and then lowercase welcome, and you'll see our past performance and properties that we're currently in. If you have an account with us, and a lot of people might ask, what's the difference between a passive and an active investor? There's really three different ways to get involved in the investing market with us, and that is that number one, for the passive investor might just give us an instruction. Let's say they have an account and they open up an account with $100,000, and they might say, hey, for the next 4 properties that you buy, I'd like to partner $25,000 into each property. That means the next 4 properties that we purchase, there'll be $25,000 partners with us in the next 4 properties that we purchase. Other people might want to take a more active approach where they log on and they search for properties. This is a property that's coming to today's auction, and they may want to put in an order themselves. In this situation, let's say they find this property, they see that the opening bid is $145,000, OCG is valued at $550,000. Obviously, this is an extraordinary one. It'd probably be bid up to 400 plus. But let's say 550. I'm willing to go up to 450,000, and I'm going to say I agree to the selling terms of my current contract with our Capital Group, and I click submit, and I confirm the order. That's going to go to our trader at auction, and you can then return to your dashboard, and you'll see that order is actually in there, and it shows that I'm going to bid on that property, and my maximum order is 20%. My minimum order, is 20%. My maximum exposure is 40%. Okay, but it'll also allow you to search through properties, so you can search. If you look at auction in California is every day. What we do for clients is that we make it easy, where we've already sifted through all the properties that are coming, and we've picked out those properties that we think are hot, and targets are properties that we're going after as well. But as you can see, there's this property, for example. This property is still hot, especially for an end user, but wouldn't be a target that OCG is going after for a flip. But what a great opportunity for somebody that is purchasing a property in that area that may be able to go ahead and get in way underneath market. If we go to yesterday's auction, you'll see that we did actually purchase a property. And remember, going back to yesterday's auction, and this is California now, you can always go and look at the properties that we considered hot and what they sold for. This property, for example, the purchase price was $620,000. This was in Teakwood. The opening bid was $540,000. We had it valued at $650,000. Obviously, that went to an end user. We bought this particular property, have it valued at $600,000. We bought it at $520,000. You can do that for Washington too, and for example, if I go back to the 17th, which was the last auction in Washington, you can say, let's look and see what happened in Washington's auction for properties that our Capital Group thought were hot. And you can see that this, for example, opening bid was $129,000. We had it valued at $230,000. It was sold for $210,000. We were outbid on both these properties. This property we had valued at $310,000. Opening bid was $184,000, and this one actually didn't actually get sold. So it actually is it got postponed for this next week's auction. Anyhow, if you have any questions, you can always call us. We'd be more than happy to go through a demo with you on how the software works and how you could get involved. You can also obviously go to your current holdings and go to different details on your current holdings that you're looking at, your unrealized P&L. You can go look at your closed P&L on the software, very similar to a stock account, looking at your past, future, and so forth. Anyhow, I hope everybody has a great day. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, or anybody here at our Capital.